Okay. Brief intermission. So it was 2 times the dark side took control over Superman. I don't know where you can find that comic or that series, but it's the same thing that happened when he took control over. If you watch Superman, Batman, Apocalypse animated, see what he did to Supergirl, pretty much something like that. So in that dream sequence, pretty much Superman.
Was that War?
No, it wasn't War. But pretty much that's why it looked like, so Superman is pretty much be like his lieutenant. So I'm kind of going with that theory, and 9 times out of 10 I can say I'm right. So moving on, the fight scene was just so epic between them. You know, Batman really, they went at it. You know what I'm saying? He got him.
Yeah.
You
really gave it to him because I guess originally we kind of thought it was just to be like a regular, typical kind of fight. You know, like from like the comic version and like the animated. But this one, I mean, Batman was really going in for the kill. You know, we talking this one scene that he picked up Superman and just threw him like in this like stairwell, and it's like having at least had to at least be like maybe 20 stories or something.
Yeah.
And
I actually thought he was going, when he hit the grappling hook on the thing, I thought he was going to just drop down real fast
and that's actually what I thought. You know, because he shot the grappling hook after he threw him off, and he keeps winding. He just repelled himself down. And the killing part that he did, because just to give you an idea of what it was, he was basically setting to defeat him off humiliating him also, because he even wrapped the like the cable around his ankle and drug him to like the center of that the building and everything. What building was that? Was that it was just like a abandoned building?
Just like a abandoned building.
Yeah.
I think he said that Wonder Woman asked why when we get to Doomsday, why did you bring him here? He said this was unhappening because that's the way he fought Superman there, because he knew it wasn't no people around.
Right. Because remember in the beginning, like everybody was just watching originally the trailers, this is that same building everybody thought it was that train station they killed Zod in, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Right.
It was just like in a deserted
part, like a little island.
Like a little island off somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Like when Doomsday
in the harbor or something.
Blew up that little piece of the island or whatever. So pretty much, the effects was nice. You know what I'm saying? Suits came trying to talk to bats. Yeah. He wasn't trying to hit that shit, you know what I'm saying? But he was definitely finna go in for that kill if it wasn't for Lois, you know what I'm saying? So the fight, everybody wanted the fight to be longer. The fight cannot be longer. We're talking Batman fight Superman. How long do you think Batman was gonna be able to keep that shit up? It wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
Now in the extended cut, we're gonna get some longer scenes, which is gonna be better. So for all y'all crying about that part, since Batman versus Superman, they are heroes, man. Right. Okay. So y'all knew it wasn't gonna be a fight to the damn death. Come on, man. Right. Use your heads. So moving forward, Doomsday. Oh man, it was beautiful, man. Doomsday, he was putting the hurt on him, man. Yeah. He putting that hurt on Superman, man. He wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? He chasing Batman and everything, and then Superman come trying to, he felt when he dropped some blows on me. I guess he thought that was gonna slow. Right. Oh, Doomsday, hold on, dude. This ain't.
Right. Because literally, that's all we seen was just Superman just being. Just slam. Every minute we see just Wonder Woman fighting, trying to take him out by his legs, and Superman going flying in the background off a hit that he did to him, like almost like a hit, like an airplane diving in the ground. You know, so he was putting really a real bad hurt on Superman.
Yeah, he put hurt on him. You know what I'm saying? Superman knew he couldn't 1-on-1. It was just not gonna work for him. You know what I'm saying? So it was good that the big three was out there fighting. And then Wonder Woman was trying to do her thing. And she was doing her thing, but he was putting it on her too. But she liked that thirst for battle. So every time he was hitting her, she was smiling. And she was excited. It's like a rush to her. You know what I'm saying? So Wonder Woman definitely got that thrill for fight. You know what I'm saying? So. You know what I'm saying? And then I love the part when Doomsday looked at Batman, and Batman looked and shot that grappling hook and got the fuck on him. Hauled ass. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't, what can he do? Right. You know, and man, look, he was so scared, he fucking himself up. You know,
trying to get away.
Right. So, I like the human side, and then I love Zack Snyder for doing that, because no matter how much of a badass Batman is, he ain't stupid enough to sit there and say, if he knocking the hell out of Superman, and I've never seen her in action before, but she look like she can hold her own. Right. But he's knocking the hell out of her. Right. He's gonna kill me.
Right.
And without question. You know what I'm saying? So I love that part right
Yeah,
there, man.
true.
You know what I'm saying? It was good to see the big three of DC on the big screen at the same time. You know what I'm saying? They looked good together, standing there together, all three of them. Man, I can't wait for the Justice League movie. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much the fight scene with Doomsday. Doomsday was the climax of the film. They touched on the death of Superman. Superman up dying, spoiler. You know what I'm saying? So, I kind of like the fact that they touched on the death of Superman and some of the injustice stuff that I spoke about as far as that dream or nightmare sequence that y'all talking about or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's because we know people wants to see the death of Superman movie. They want to see Doomsday on the big screen. They want to see injustice is so hot and popular in the comic book world right now. They want to see that. So to touch on those, I like that. You know what I'm saying? To kind of get it out the way a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we got so much of another different type of story that we're trying to tell right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we touched on that. We give y'all that. You know, I like the dirt rising up off the coffin and everything. You show that. Yeah, we know Superman. Superman, he ain't fucking dead.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
man. You know, I love the nuke scene when they nuked them.
Oh yeah.
And Doomsday came back down and
Right.
they said, it's Superman, he up there floating around in space like a damn zombie.
Right.
You know, and then he floats over towards the sun. And
Yeah.
I love how
Okay.
they actually show how everything came back
Right,
into
right,
play.
right,
you know,
right.
that was a nice effect. I love that, man. And when his eyes just looked like I'm finna go down here and fuck him up, and then he came down there and got fucked up. That's the beauty of
True.
the comic world and the cinematic world when you do it right.
Right.
Yeah, y'all thought Superman finna go out here and tear this nigga ass up.
Yeah.
He came down there and still was getting his ass tossed up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, so trying to scream with the eye beam and
Right.
he get that little shit out of here, you know what I'm saying? So
True.
man, it just was too epic, man. So I don't know what people was talking about with all this negativity. I don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. I've seen movies that have shit in it that make you just I'm a grown man, I want to cry. Because it's so damn garbage. But y'all think it's the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I want to cry because that shit's garbage.
Right.
But you know, take it how you want. It's your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Your opinion, your money.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is gonna be another box office hit, another $1 billion enterprise that's happening. So pretty much now we gonna go into our likes and dislikes. So we'll go with the which one with the likes first or the dislikes?
Let's go with the lights.
Okay. Well, what you like?
I think probably the best scene I think I like was probably the Superman and Batman fight scene. That was probably the best. It's probably actually, I would say, probably one of the best comic-related fight scenes that I can actually think of, next to the Watchmen. That was a very good fight scene. On the subject of fight scene, I'm just going to jump off some right quick and everything now about Batman. Well, probably one of the most disappointing ones that, because we even talked about this, is probably the Avengers 2, which was the Hulk and the Hulkbuster. That was probably one of the most disappointing fight scenes on the subject of something that should have been the best fight scene ever on the screen.
Well, jumping off subject, I think both scenes in Avengers 1 and 2.
Yeah.
The fight with Thor and Hulk on the
Yeah.
helicarrier.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean, come on, man.
Yeah.
This is, come on, man.
Right.
But y'all swear this shit.
Right, yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
come on,
yeah.
man. Them fight scenes supposed to be epic.
Right, right.
You know? They don't, you know what the word epic mean?
Right.
That mean beyond belief.
Right,
Motherfuckers,
right.
for some of y'all think it's just a word or something. You know? No, it's beyond belief. You know what I'm saying?
But it's good. It's good to finally see one that that is on the line of epic.
Exactly.
And to me personally, that fight between them two, even though as short as it was, which it has to be short, it was one of the best fight scenes I've seen. You know, a lot of people don't give Zack Snyder the just due that he deserves. But as far as like if you look at his pictures, actually all his movies have been great fight scenes.
Yes.
You know, both 300s. The Watchmen actually was one of the best ass-kicking fight scenes all through the movie.
All through it.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at his body of work, hey, I love to find out the information that him and Michael Bay went to the same. They studied at the same time. At
Yeah,
the
same school of cinematography.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and that's why we get what we get out of Michael Bay films and Zack Snyder films, destruction, because they are grounded. You cannot have a movie like Man of Steel where you have a Zod fighting the Superman and destruction is not coming.
Right.
They not standing in the vacant lot fighting, going punch, punch, punch. What's wrong with you people?
Right.
You know, come on, man. They tearing shit up.
Right.
If Zod smack his ass, he gonna be from here to Cicero.
Right, true.
He's not gonna be from here to King Drive. No, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. And then you go to Transformer movies. They tearing shit up.
Right. Exactly.
You know, this not. No, honestly, like I said earlier in the point that I had in the case, still jumping off subject. Those Avengers movies, they are, and the Avengers 1. This is what pissed me off so bad about Avengers 1 when you go back and you look at it. All them aliens came down, all that destruction. Then at the end, when the girl say Captain America say her at the bottom of the screen, they say there were no casualties.
Right.
So that's believable to you bunch of motherfucking people.
Right.
Come on, you fucking idiots.
Right.
I'm calling you idiots because that's just stupid. That's too much destruction for no one to die.
Right.
Come on, man. Love what Zack Snyder's doing.
Right.
Man, and still deaths happen.
Right.
In the hundreds, the thousands. You know what I'm saying? That man say, "What? We gonna wait till we go to the millions?"
Right.
These motherfuckers is dying with this nigga every time he do something.
Right.
Come on, get it right. Stop being that fanboy shit.
Right.
Tommy, great. You know what I'm saying, my boy. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. What was your dislike?
Ah, boy. Probably my dislike. I wouldn't necessarily say Lex, because actually I did like the character of Lex. I felt it was like maybe something was kind of missing a little bit in him. I didn't really have per se like no real major dislikes of it. I may have like little road bumps or something like that. Like maybe the thing with Lex, maybe I thought like maybe something was kind of missing. I did like the character as you kind of got to know him. You honestly have to probably watch the movie twice to really kind of catch up really what's going on with the movie. Mm-hmm. I think the only dislike cameo, probably the Flash cameo when they showed him looking like a bum when he was in the 7-Eleven.
I couldn't wait till you
right.
actually mad.
Right.
That was yours too. That was actually mine. You know what I'm saying?
Because this guy, you know, they have him looking like a bum in it. I mean, he looks like a homeless guy. When I seen him, I said, wait a minute, this guy's supposed to be because this is Allen, right?
This is Barry Allen.
This is Barry Allen.
That's what they said.
Which that right there is a whole. I think the casting of this guy, which is another thing, I think is the wrong casting because it was Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller.
This guy, I mean, he looks Spanish or European or something.
He don't look at a man like.
I mean, he doesn't. Okay. If we going with the Flash basically looks blonde hair, blue eye, American boy.
Yeah.
Ezra Miller is nothing
more
like that.
some type of damn mixture of a Mexican and a white man with black ponytail.
Right, or either like kind of Mediterranean or something like that. But he looks nothing.
I think that was a bad casting.
Yeah, I think that was definitely a bad casting to get him to play the Flash. And then when I seen the cameo of him, you know, he was just looking kind of like, you know, homeless, kind of hippie or something. You know, they showed him in a cooler, and you know, with the speed, he can be still at one place because the image never moved.
It never moved. That's how fast it was. I mean,
right, but that's the only thing I could say that my dislike of it. I think the character of him should have been more someone that resembled Barry Allen more so than how Ezra Miller really looks. So that's the biggest complaint I had. The cyborg scene, which was like, it was kind of like a little weird though, you know, especially having because almost like he had him on the pegboard or something. That right there was like a little weird, but it was cool to see it.
Well, you know, it's father scientist, so,
yeah.
You know,
I kind of wanted more of like the kind of like in the animated, more like an elevated kind of more like a table or like more like a gurney or something like that. Than like what they had him on, you know, that looked a little weird.
That looked like some blood was feeding into him, trying to help keep him alive and everything.
Right. So I guess I don't know really the reason for it. Now the Aquaman scene was classic, especially with they showed. I guess it was like maybe some submersibles, like unmanned submarines. That's what it looked like, and it was just investigating this ship that had a gaping hole, a big ass hole up in it. and that's all you seen was this two white ass shining, you know. And when
They actually was emerald.
you know, oh really? Okay.
It was actually emerald green. If you
Yeah.
pay attention to it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You
then
know,
when
because Aquaman actually has green eyes in the comics, so I like
Okay.
that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. Well.
but I really feel that when they do a Justice League, you know, he's gonna really shine in it.
Yeah. Me too. Well, I go with my dislike. I agree with nothing but what he said about the Flash thing. I think it was a bad casting call.
Right.
I know the suit was, like I said, from the future sequence was I said future sequence, no damn nightmare.
Yeah.
That I don't like that. That's the Injustice suit, so I think the other suit's gonna be better. Zack Snyder got a lot of feedback on that, so he'll be all right on that.
Right. You know, because I did think, you know, as you kind of look at it, and then like we were saying, since he was from the future and he was from an apocalyptic type world, it looked more like kind of like
Body armor.
put together body armor in a sense, like it's kind of weather beaten and all that. So maybe I guess that's what kind of turned us off, like because I guess he had some kind of helmet that flipped up or something, and we said, well, this ain't the Flash, you know.
Exactly.
Especially with that, you know, he had something, you know, he had something like a helmet. It wouldn't even resemble like a Flash type
It's just not
headset or anything. He flipped it up, and we just said, what? You know, that's when we seemed like, okay, this looks like the Flash. So it was like a little, you know, strange, you know, but like you said, you know, like I think he could have did a little better with that scene, because like the Injustice armor they had on that Flash was perfect, you know, because I think that was the first time I ever seen the Flash with body armor on.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's kind of smooth.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's why I said it just definitely put me in the mind of the Injustice.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. And another dislike I didn't like was, a lot of y'all don't know about her, but I think Mercy shouldn't have got killed so fast off that. You know what I'm saying? That kind of got to me too a little bit. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't get to see her development. She's key to Lex.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She's very key to Lex. You know what I'm saying? So, and like that. But you know, hey, that's some of the things I didn't like. I didn't like the fact of I really didn't like the Zod Doomsday thing, but then doing the research about the Kryptonian thing, the prehistoric, that you can't mess with molecules of Kryptonian DNA or something different like that. But they hit on that. But my likes is, oh man, like Batman. I love Superman. I liked all the characters, everybody except that Flash character. I loved it, the Batmobile sequence. You know what I'm saying? It definitely was top notch. You know what I'm saying? And him. Then when he got on the Batwing and he flew in there to save his mother, and that was a hell of a fight sequence to that too. We never saw Batman on the big screen throw down like that, never ever. You know what I'm saying? And that was a kick ass. So those was my likes. You know what I'm saying?